I'm David Crossett, founder of RV Masters, and this video is part of my Buyer's Track video series, all about buying an RV. If you like it, there's a lot more information in the video series, so consider purchasing that at rvmasters.com. I'm David Crossett, founder of RV Masters, and this video is all about RV shows. There are many different kinds of shows, and they're done all over the country. I'm going to share with you what I'm most familiar with, but the information I share with you applies to just about all of them equally. There are many different kinds of RV shows. Some of them are put on by dealers, some by manufacturers, and some by larger industry organizations. For example, the Hershey Show, called the largest RV show in America, is put on by manufacturers. Other shows include large dealerships that rent the local event center or maybe a Costco parking lot, and they put out 50 RVs or so, and they call that an RV show. I know there are also a couple of other big RV shows in Tampa in Florida, Quartzsite in Arizona, and Pomona in California. I'm sure there are others, but those are the ones that are often nationally recognized shows. Now, the larger shows will cost money to get into, maybe $13 or so. They'll run for 3 or 4 days. The dealer-only shows, when only the dealer does the show in a parking lot, that just might be for a weekend, maybe 2 or 3 days, and it usually doesn't cost anything to attend. I don't know where this happened, but consumers have it in their head that an RV show or a boat show is a chance to wander around and learn what they're looking for, then go home and think about it. That's how people use those shows right now, but they think that it's a show and tell put on by the dealers or the manufacturers for their benefit. They think that they can just go ask questions of the salespeople and get all educated about it. Full-timers with YouTube channels will tell you to do that, friends will tell you to do that, and other people not necessarily in the industry will tell you to do that. But here's my opinion. RV shows are to sell RVs, period. The dealer is not spending all this time and money to give you a show and tell. He's moving RVs, which risks damaging them, the costs that are associated. He's paying people to do that. He has commission-only salespeople manning the floor. He's also paying for the space or the parking lot and the advertising to put on the show. It takes days, weeks, or even months to prepare for a show, small or large. They're not doing it to give you a free seminar on how to buy an RV or what you need to look for. So let me repeat myself. In my opinion, do not go to a show to get educated. That is not what they're there for or what they're about. Shows are to find buyers, to generate leads, and sell product, period. No one is interested in helping you think about what you're going to buy in 2 years. That's not how salespeople put food on the table. So know that the main thing that you need to get at a show that you don't get elsewhere is the massive variety of RVs to shop for. Now, I believe that there's 2 ways to enjoy a show. One is if you just want to waste time and walk around and just admire the engineering, see what's out there, and you're totally checking it out. You just have zero interest in purchasing. And if this is you, please tell the salesperson right away. Tell them that you're not a buyer at all and you don't want to waste their time. They'll thank you for that. The second way is to go to a show knowing in general what you're looking for and what you want to accomplish, and then buy your RV. Think about a show as a snapshot in time. Let me give you an example. Let's say that I want to find someone that is wearing a particular kind of shirt. Then let's say I take a picture of a group of people. Then I take that picture home to evaluate it, analyze it, and then I find the person wearing the shirt that I'm looking for. Then I go back the next day into that same group of people looking for the person with that shirt. What are the odds I'm going to find that? Everything has changed. The people have changed, what they're wearing has changed, and the picture that I took yesterday means nothing today. I believe this is what shopping for an RV is like, especially at a show. It's a snapshot in time, a picture of today, the prices today, the selection today, the offerings today, right here, right now. Tomorrow will be different. Next year will be different. Floor plans do change, and not always for the better. I've seen RVs lose very popular features from one year to the next. So if you think that you like this year's model and think that you're going to get the same RV next year, you just might not. And if you are saying to yourself, yeah, but I can probably get that feature in another RV anyway, so don't rush me. Well, that's my point. You have to start your search all over again as soon as time passes or something changes. Remember that pyramid of decision making that we talked about? The whole thing collapsed and you start over. So many people shop RVs as if they can freeze time, and whatever they did and whatever they learned and whatever they saw this year will somehow still be valid and helpful the next year. I personally don't believe that in most cases. When you're ready to buy an RV, it's a specific thing. You have a budget, you're ready to go, you know the general floor plan that you're looking for, and what happened last year or at the last show or even at the last dealership means very little in the current negotiation and conversation. Chances are something has changed between last year or the last time and now, which renders everything that you've done up to that point or the decisions that you've made somewhat obsolete. Therefore, I think that shopping for an RV should take place in 3 to 6 months or less. Focus on doing it and be done. Shopping for an RV shouldn't be a hobby, but I see it all the time. Now I want to get personal and share with you some of my more inner thoughts about sales and consumers. We all know that when we walk into a sales environment,